We've got to be careful, and that's when you rely on your experience and try to help them, because it is a difficult road ahead. There's no question about that, but he's got that magical humility about him, which I keep talking about, which is refreshingly great to see. I think the interview he did with his brother last week must have went viral, if that's the right word. It was just wonderful to watch them, and really, I think, like all the football world, we were all think, wow, what a pair they are. It was great to see, and sometimes we forget that there is some really good young footballers out there and great human beings too.
Me, Paul and Lee are going down from Newcastle Fans TV. I'm actually really looking forward to it, because for once, going to Stamford Bridge, I actually feel a bit optimistic. For once, for the first time in a long time, I actually feel like we can get a result here. I know Chelsea are in good form as of recent. They've won 4 of the last 5, and they're starting to show real identity under Frank Lampard. But I really think if there's any team that can go there and get a result tomorrow, I think it could be us. If Sheffield United can go there, be 2-0 down and get a result at Stamford Bridge, I think we can get a result there as well. But what is the team news going into this weekend? I'm going to start with Chelsea. They're going to be missing 3 key players at the weekend. They're going to be missing N'Golo Kanté, Andreas Christensen, and Antonio Rudiger as well. So they're 3 big players, two of the better centre-halves. Rudiger's a fantastic centre-back in that Chelsea defence, always has a good game against us, always has with strikers' life, so for him not to be playing is great. But the most important one for me, N'Golo Kanté, since he's joined Chelsea, he's been a mainstay in that midfield. His energy, as you know, he can get forward, he's just such an engine, reminiscent of Claudio Makelele, if any people from the noughties that love Premier League years. Anyone will know who Claudio Makelele is. What a fantastic player. Play for Real Madrid, play for Chelsea. Fantastic player. And N'Golo Kanté is like a slightly upgraded version of him. He's fantastic. So for him to be missing, I think Newcastle can take full advantage of that. Newcastle's team news, we have actually quite a fully fit squad for once. I know we've had injury problems this season, like Saint-Maximin's being out, Carroll obviously getting back to fitness, but the only people that are out for us is Florian Lejeune, who's only a couple of weeks away, and Matt Ritchie obviously from his operation from the tackle from Hamza Chowdhury. But we've got a fully fit squad. But what does that mean for Newcastle? For me, I would probably go with the same squad that played Man United. Go the 2 long staffs in the middle. I think Kieran Clark deserves to play again. I think DeAndre Yedlin deserves to play again. The only question marks I probably have is, do you drop Almiron for his form? I don't know. Or do you drop Joelinton? I don't know. Let us know in the comments what you think, though. Would you drop Joelinton for Carroll, or even bring Dwight Gill into the fold? Would you bring in Atsu for Almiron? Let us know what you would do, because it's quite an interesting one. It's a headache for Steve Bruce, and it's a headache for me as well going into this one. But as confident as I am going into the weekend, it's unfortunate to say this, but wish it's Stamford Bridge. We really are. We've lost our last 6 there.
And it is a massive ask, don't get me wrong. Played Man U and Chelsea in the league, but 4 players attracted to Hazard when he's running in on goal, and Yedlin needs to back off and stay with Willian. Fabulous finish, but it's frustrating, that, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Albeit it's probably a good finish by him.
Great finish.
But it all stemmed from a mistake.
But the one bit of team news I haven't mentioned yet is Eden Hazard no longer plays for Chelsea. Every time we've went down there to Stamford Bridge, he's always had a major contribution in these games in the past couple of years. He's scored hat-tricks there, he's scored penalties, he's scored basically every time we went down there, and for him not to be there is probably the biggest plus we can hope for. I know they've got some good players in the likes of Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham, Callum Hudson-Odoi and people like that, but not the quality of Eden Hazard, and Hazard had a thing of scoring past Newcastle every time we went down to the bridge, so there's a big factor in itself, along with the 3 that they've got missing. For me, as I said before, it's got to be the same squad, but what do you think? Are you got a predicted 11 in mind? Are you looking to play the same kind? Are you wanting Steve Bruce to play the same kind of system as we did against Man United? What kind of players will come in, as I've discussed already. But before I go, it's just to welcome Isha to the channel as well. She did her first video of the Chelsea Newcastle preview yesterday, so it's a formal welcome from me. And yeah, This weekend we've got the drive down tomorrow morning with me, Paul and Lee. You'll have all the videos, like the final word and scoring the players and everything like that as well tomorrow. But yeah, as I said before, let us know what you think in the comments below of everything that's been mentioned. You got any predictions? What's your team? Everything everything like that. But yeah, see you tomorrow and catch you in a bit. Ta-ra.